So I've been actually giving feedback to Statiq ever since you guys started about 4 years back. And I've been one of the most active feedback giving customers to Statiq. And I have also seen the app and the company evolve and grow. Hi, my name is Tarun Malik. I've been using MG ZS EV for the last 3.5 years, and I've driven my car almost 120,000 kilometers already. I'm a very avid and active driver, and I very often use public chargers apart from my home charger. And that's how I became an ardent fan of Statiq network.
How often do you charge with Statiq in a month?
So on an average in a month, I land up charging off home, which is public charges, about 10 times, or which at least 5 to 6 times is Statiq. I'm quite keen on the Statiq application. I find it very user-friendly, and the network is very well available in the area which I drive, which is North India.
How much time does it take to charge your vehicle from Statiq chargers?
So I use only CCS2 chargers. I look for chargers which have a CCS2 facility. It is faster and therefore, of course, saves time. Well, I think typically, I plan it such that when I start from home, let's say it's a Delhi-Chandigarh drive, then I will plan to charge in Karnal or Panipat somewhere midway. And as much time as it takes me to have one paratha and breakfast, it's enough for me to charge my car and get fully loaded and back again on the road.
Did you find our charging rates affordable?
I think that question is not very relevant, because mentally one compares the cost of running an electric car with petrol or diesel, which is not a comparison per se. But I find that the charges are fairly okay. I haven't really compared Statiq with the others, but I find the charges fairly in line with the market.
Did you find the Statiq app convenient for booking your EV charging?
Now, what I think is the speed of the app itself. So there are frequent updates which upgrade the application frequently. The speed of navigating and the ease of navigating. The maps are very friendly. Of course, they're larger, Google link perhaps. But I find the spotting of a charger very easy. I'd like to share one instance with you. I was staying at the Marriott in Chandigarh, and there was a charger called the Sun Fuel. Yes. A Sun Fuel charger installed there. And I just opened my app to look for a nearest Statiq charger, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that Sun Fuel also was interlinked with Statiq. So that was quite a revelation and a very happy experience. So I stayed within the hotel and I was able to charge very, very conveniently.
Is maintaining a minimum wallet balance in multiple charging apps a hassle for you as an EV user?
I'm happy actually maintaining my wallet with Statiq. Of course, I keep one as a backup as well, so I have a Tata. But I would find it fairly cumbersome to maintain 4 or 5 different balances. So Statiq being an app aggregator of a high magnitude, I think that's very, very convenient. And like I mentioned, Sun Fuel integrated on the Statiq app. And earlier I was using Fortum, which has become leader. That also has now become integrated with the Statiq app. So I think that's the way to go. I think Statiq's doing a great job there.
How would you rate the customer support provided by Statiq?
I would, I'll say, I'll go a step beyond customer support. Needless to state that the 24/7 call center is always available to solve any technical or any other issues in terms of location, etc. Very often, so I'll say 9 on 10 instances, if you use the Statiq app, it's absolutely flawless. The one instance where you might require help, the staff is very supportive, well-trained, well-groomed, and they're able to solve your issue fairly conveniently. If, however, there's some macro environmental or more of an ecosystem problem, like a whole power grid in the area has collapsed, and obviously no one can do much about that. So that's the risk that we EV drivers do take. But otherwise, the customer support from Statiq is relentless and flawless.
Do you find difficulty in finding Statiq chargers outside metropolitan cities?
So initially there was some anxiety around the availability of chargers. But as we speak, there are chargers getting installed everywhere. So around home, I don't need to look because I have my own charger installed by MG. But when I travel, I've taken my car right up to from Bikaner. Yesterday I was in Agra. I was telling you that I charged at Kosi. I've been to Shimla and beyond. I've been to Nainital and beyond. Been to Jhansi. So I've driven quite extensively. Like I said, I've driven almost 1 lakh in 23 years. So I'm using and I'm really enjoying my drives.